right at the 40.
And Walker once more. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. 43 yards rushing for him already. A terrific opening drive on the ground, and it's a first down.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he's got it. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
Boy, no problems getting down the field here on this opening drive. They've looked really sharp in the early going, and they've come up with some big plays already. Here's another that's going to set up first and goal.
He'll drop to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Picked up by Divine Diablo. And the Falcons are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. CD, when he went to throw that, I'm not sure if he just didn't see where the defense was. Whatever the case, not the throw you're looking for on first and goal.
Not at all, because, look, let's face it, that close to the goal line, if you throw an interception, is going to hurt on any down. But really, the only down you can kind of live with is if you do it on 4th down. The first 3, if you don't have it wide open, just get rid of it. Make sure they can't get it and live to fight another down. First and goal, and you throw the pick, not good at all.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
And looking to throw, Penix.
Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Robinson. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain.
Robinson will try to pick it up.
Muscles him off. 9 yards that time. Big conversion. They were backed up deep to start the drive, able to pick up the first.
So the goal is at least a first down here, right? Pick up a first down, give yourself some breathing room, and if you have to punt after that, maybe you help with field position and help out your defense.
And avoided a 3 and out on their opening drive.
From the 31, here comes 2nd and a yard.
At the 31-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Penix.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
No receivers open, so he was forced to put that one into Puget Sound. That's a great job defensively blanketing those receivers. And ultimately, a smart idea by him just to get the ball out of there.
Here's Penix. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ernest Jones.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
But what a response by that defensive unit, Charles, because they just saw their offense throw the interception. They come out there, not only get an interception of their own, but they take it back for the touchdown.
I won't sing it because no one wants to hear that, but perhaps an early case of anything you can do, I can do better between these defenses. A lot of people can't expect the offense to light this game up, but so far, the defenses are stealing the show.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Now that should give him a spark. He's across the 40 to the 43.
Well, he gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. Now Penix going to hold on to it. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid game to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 3.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. A quick throw, but incomplete.
They're giving him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big third down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
Now Penix. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. They'll throw with Penix. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Anytime they think they've got him open beyond the markers, you know they're going to throw it his way. And that's not going to change even after that incompletion was forced.
Looking to throw Penix. The man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 18. A play fake. Now Penix. Right back to Pitts again. And the Falcons are going to have a first and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a first and goal.
To the air, Penix. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Bijan Robinson, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
Gonzalez good on the extra point. And we are tied at 7.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. And a sack. They get to him defensively, but the flag comes in, and I think the D jumped. These two teams all tied after 1. Second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here as they've got it with a first down coming up. This will be a Seahawks first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
Back to Walker on first down.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, that was not what you would call straight line pursuit for a middle linebacker to make this play. He's got to work his way through the clutter to get to the ball carrier on the outside, and he does exactly that. That's called avoiding the trash.
They'll run the toss to Walker. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
And incomplete on a deep ball.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. And he'll take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right there.
First and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
So 8 yards on the completion there, and they'll be left with second and a couple. Well, that's always a good place to throw it, just because he's one of the biggest targets not only on this team but in the National Football League.
And you and I both know the quarterbacks love these large-bodied tight ends, and why not? Nowadays, they're really wide receivers who are just taller and have a little bit more weight. These guys catch the football, make big plays downfield. In the old days, we wanted them to block. Now coaches want them to catch the football first. That was a beautifully executed screen pass. Let the rushers get upfield. The blocking forms in front. Lofted it to the runner. And now, not only does he have open space in front of him, he's got an escort as well, and they pick up big yardage.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10. Down at the 33. This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31. Defensively, they rally quickly after the broken tackle. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and it'll be second down. Play fake, and they'll throw with Penix. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Drake London, 32 yards. And the Falcons have taken the lead. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do, because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And that makes the score 14-7. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game.
I'll give him credit there. Nice job on the drag route. Bring the receiver across the field, hoping he can catch it in stride and turn it up. He was able to do just that, although he's just a little bit short of the first down.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. 2nd and 1. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked by Ronnie Harrison. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
They have been struggling to put points on the board so far, and while you don't want to lump it all on the rookie quarterback, he's definitely the root cause. And all rookies, they have those learning experiences in their first year. What they're hoping for is that he can learn on the fly, work through his struggles against his defense, and at the same time, still find a way to put them in a position to win.
Operating from the gun, Penix. Wide open receiver complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. 23 yards on the play. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
23 yards. First down, Atlanta.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson.
And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Back to throw here.
Now Penix going to hold on to it.
And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
He'll look to throw.
That ball is caught. It's London for the Atlanta touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Falcons go up by 2 touchdowns. In the 2nd quarter, and already his 2nd touchdown reception.
Absolutely the definition of a difference maker here in this first half. Clearly one of his quarterback's favorite targets in this game. And I figure he's going to draw a little more attention and coverage moving forward.
Seahawks 7.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
At their own 35-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
A nice throw by the rookie from Alabama. That's a 1st down.
And the Seahawks, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
They go play action here on 1st down. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted.
And the Falcons are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ballgame.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Under pressure, they got him again. Back-to-back sacks have this place in a frenzy as they line up again 3rd and long now.
They'll go play action here with Penix. He'll try and do this himself.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Ernest Jones. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the 2nd half gets underway. Lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
It's a first down, his fourth catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll set up a throw. He finds Robinson. And he'll get it down to the 47 here.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second and a yard.
Brings up second and a yard at the 47-yard line.
Penix working out of the gun here.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 26. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
They'll try to throw again. Here's Penix.
And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
Out of the gun, they give to Robinson.
And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. 7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
They'll drop to throw.
They'll get this into the hands of Hodge. And he'll be stopped short of the first down right around the 18-yard line.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be 4th down.
They are going for it. Penix.
And he's unable to get away. They stop him at the line on 4th and 2. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And that will force a turnover on downs. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
2nd and 7.
Now back to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the 3rd quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
He'll look to throw.
Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. How about 25 yards on 3rd down? They'll take it.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
Gets this complete to Shaheed. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Giving back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Back to throw again. Has it complete to Jackson Smith-Njigba. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Jackson Smith-Njigba, 37 yards. And the Seahawks have got it back to within a score. Coaches must really like to see that from the quarterback because he's had the interceptions in this game, but they're able to connect on the touchdown pass.
And teammates love to see that because they know that they miss blocks during a game, but they come back and make them later on. They miss tackles, right? They miss making plays, but the spotlight is magnified on your quarterback. And when he stands up to the pressure and comes back and throws a touchdown pass after throwing some picks earlier, they feel great about that guy.
And likewise for him personally, as a rookie quarterback, has to give him more confidence. Oh, good return up past the 30. Able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. Oh, and Nelson stays to operate. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
It's a gain of
23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. Here's Penix. Pushes past him. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. 24 yards to gain there. Another first down as well.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Robinson up the middle. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Bijan Robinson with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And the lead now up to 14.
Seahawks 14. Bradley Pinion set to kick.
Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Smith-Njigba to the ground. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Looking to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's got this down to the 35. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
First down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. On the slant, here's Smith-Njigba. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
First down.
Back to throw. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Leonard Floyd. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. They'll look to throw here. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. And the Falcons are going to take possession here at their own 33. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game, go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. It's a gain of 35.
And this is seemingly how it's been all game long. This defense has been just a step too slow. And here they're burned again. Another big play.
Now Penix. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Reek Woolen. And the Seahawks are right back in this football game.
Intercepted. The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line.
That's good for a Seahawks first down.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
10 yards.
He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
At the 38-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
It hasn't been the cleanest game for him, but there was a sign of improvement as he looks towards the next one. Nice bit of scrambling to move the sticks, and even more importantly, he didn't risk adding another interception to his ledger.
So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They've got a first and 10 as they search for a late score. They'll look to throw here on first down. Finding Walker complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Boy, a lot of moving parts on this play, but what a nice design to leak the running back out to the left and send him down the field. And a good job spotting him and hitting him for a big play.
All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's first and 10. Throw left side, complete to Kupp. This is first and 10.
12 more yards. That's another Seahawks first down.
He'll drop to throw. Over the middle and complete to Shaheed. Here comes second down. And now an audible here into something else.
Again, he'll drop the throw.
Yeah, he's just throwing the ball up for grabs now. Fortunately, that one going to fall incomplete. We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that,
and this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Picked up by A.J. Terrell. And the Falcons are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
Looking deep here for Mooney.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked off by Kobe Bryant. And the Seahawks are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
Well, in all likelihood, this ball game's still over. I mean, even with the interception, 2-score game, they need a miracle.
Curious decision to even throw the ball in that situation, but maybe they saw a stacked line of scrimmage and said, hey, it's better to try and throw than to try and run against it. In any event, I think you're exactly right. Now, the other team can pad their stats, but I don't think they're going to win.
Yeah, but still, don't change the channel just yet.
He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Picked up by A.J. Terrell. And the Falcons are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. This will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Well, they've had success getting the ball to him out of the backfield, but this time they had a man right on him. He was able to break that play up before he could get started.
Looking to throw, Penix. Now he's going to step up and run.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
Falcons, first down. A gain of 40 yards. First down, Atlanta.
To throw again is Penix.
He'll let this go for the end zone.
Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
And in an afternoon where just about everything's gone right, there's an unlikely sight there. He's got a receiver all alone downfield, and he just overshoots him.
Penix working out of the gun here. He's to the 15,
and he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Jamal Agnew,
40 yards.
And the Falcons have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter.
Gonzalez now to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Seahawks, 14. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And this is dropped and incomplete. Well, there's a metaphor for how this one is gone. As time has run out on this ball game. So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons.
Well, Charles, when you look at the stat sheet, ultimately one thing sticks out like a sore thumb. One side lost this game because they turned the ball over 4 times, and that was just too much for them to overcome.
And that number, Might as well be in neon because you're exactly right. It just jumps up from the stat sheet. Your eyes go right to it. And with that many turnovers, they really played themselves out of this game. Too careless with the football too many times. That cost them the victory.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. From Seattle, so long, everybody.